What's up?
Welcome to episode 13. What's up
13.
with Nitro, Dave, and John? Big 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Teenager now.
Yeah. If this is your first time tuning in, we go live every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central to discuss weekend racing results,
Yes, sir.
things
And
that are
future-
going on, tech
future
tips. We have special guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guests, future races. On today's episode, we actually have two special guests from two different remote locations, which will be the first time we've done this. So hopefully it goes smooth. We have Mike Bowman
Yeah.
with Mike Bowman Racing, which is one of your MPK street outlaws. And then which is now Speed Promotions. Yes. And then we have Jay Bodie.
Yep.
Which is Team Bodie Racing, which is another street outlaw,
Yeah.
and they're both Team California.
On the West Coast.
Yeah, so we're gonna have both those guys on the show today, and talk about what's going on in their racing careers, and what their plans are for 2025. Right. Before we bring them on, we're gonna cover a couple of things: weekend racing results.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. There were a few races this weekend. Bama Outlaws, Alabama International Dragway.
Yeah.
So the McCain brothers,
Yeah.
huh? So the McCain brothers, DJ and Ryan, raced Vicna and won Etch 275.
Yep. And you knew it was Ryan's birthday last week too.
No, I didn't know that.
He just turned 29.
29.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a way to celebrate the birthday.
Yeah, with a win, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I don't. If you've never followed the McCain brothers,
They're pretty badass.
they've developed a good name for themselves, and they take racing serious.
Yeah.
So no doubt. And then another someone not new to the winner circle,
Yeah.
Kenny Hubbard.
Yeah.
So he's one of our meth heads racers.
Yeah.
With his Nova,
And he was runner-up number one.
Yeah, I mean he number one
Number
qualifier.
qualifier meant, yeah.
And then he won limited
place,
drag
yeah.
radio. Yeah, so
Two trophies.
two of them, huh?
Yeah, those trophies.
Why were they
I said
two?
that right. They had a trophy for number one qualifier and then a trophy for first place.
And that's those big gorilla
Yeah.
trophies he had, huh?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, I seen that post. And then Jason Trevino and Ryan Grisby
Yeah,
won Ultra Street.
yeah, fast cars.
It was like a 440, and I can't remember what the mile per hour was, but
It was getting it.
they've been picking at that car for the last couple of years, and they obviously have it figured out. And he's going to continue to be a serious competitor this year. And he's also registered to race in our Clash of the Titans race.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, so congratulations to those guys that took the wins at Bama Outlaws. Now, it was also Cinco de Mayo at Extreme Raceway Park.
Yeah,
And Scotty Kruk won the 580 Index with Kane.
yeah.
And then he came back and runnered up in Little Gangsters with Nasty B, huh?
No, nasty.
Yeah, Nasty B. So
Racing two cars. This dude's badass.
yeah, he's good. They're always
Yeah.
winning something like
Yeah.
but
A good program.
no doubt. He's a good driver, and they got their cars figured out for sure. Now, Nasty B will also be racing the Clash of the Titans.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
So, yep. So that's pretty cool too. That's the only racer results we have for the weekend.
Yeah, that I know of.
Other events get raced out, or we just didn't
I didn't know of any.
didn't see anything.
Yeah.
No, nothing that was familiar. Upcoming events. So upcoming events. There's a lot of events for May.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm going to go through this quickly because I have a feeling we're going to be talking with Mike and Bodie for a while. Events for May, this weekend. Streetcar Takeover, and you said it's not in Indianapolis Dragway.
No, it's Flying H.
It's Flying H.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I had the wrong one
Yeah.
down there. Flying H Dragway, which is in Missouri.
Yep.
Yep. So okay, and then also Ronnie Barnes, King of the Gut Motorcycle Drags, Yellow Belly Dragway. So this is his reschedule, right? Because the other one got rained out, or
Yes. No, this is the original date.
no? Okay.
Yes.
I just totally threw you for a loop, didn't
No,
I?
it is a reschedule.
It is a reschedule?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so too. And then Randy Kelly's putting on his second race for Sunday service at Extreme Raceway Park. And then next weekend, man, there's a lot of stuff going on next weekend. Streetcar bragging rights at Rockingham Dragway.
I wish I was going to that. That's gonna be good.
That's going to be really good, and we're going to have our racer support trailer there.
Yep.
So if you guys want to take advantage of the bottle trade-in program,
And we'll talk to Roger. He'll hook you up.
maybe you want some trailer accessories delivered to save expensive shipping,
Yeah.
or a tent, whatever you may need that's like really big, and you're normally like, man, that's a big
a lot
chunk
of
of
shipping,
shipping.
yeah.
That's a great opportunity to have it delivered right there to the track. Bobby Crux and James Futch is putting on Radio Gangsters at Paradise, Radio Gangsters Paradise at Prescott Dragway.
Yep.
So that's the same weekend.
Are you ready for that track?
I'm hoping I can get orange juice fixed in time.
Yeah.
If not, I'm gonna go run my little streetcar hoss in one of the streetcar stuff.
All right.
I'm gonna run something.
Yeah.
So
You can foot race too.
it's not looking promising for orange juice right now. And so I'm too fat and slow for foot racing.
Call out Jeff.
Yeah. So I did get up and do a little workout this morning, which
Yeah?
is the first
Oh,
time I've done
I'm
that in
proud
like
of you, man.
3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm trying to get the mindset. All right. So that's same weekend, LS Fest,
LS
Texas
Fest,
Motor
Texas.
Speedway.
Yes, sir.
And you're taking your truck, right?
I should be.
Yeah. Should be.
Yeah.
What's going to stop you?
I don't know. I gotta make sure everything's all right with it.
Okay. All right. So then 5/16, 5/17 weekend. Michael Hill's Hitman No Time at Darlington Dragway.
He's going to see Jeff.
Huh?
He's going to visit Jeff. Jeff owns Darlington.
Oh yes. I thought you were talking about our Jeff that works
No.
here.
There are too many
So-
Jeffs around this world.
Yeah. So that's going to be a good race to be too. And then Justin Harvey's Streetcar Association at Concho Valley Dragway.
Yeah.
That's an all concrete
That's
track.
outside of San Angelo.
Yeah, and this is his third race.
Yes.
Yes. The last time I got it wrong, I
Yeah,
remember just
yeah.
now.
You was thinking of somebody else's.
Yeah. So, and then on the 22nd, 24th, Popeye Sailorman Productions Streetcar Reunion, the No Time Overdrive Series, which will be at Holly Springs Motorsports Park.
That's will be in Davis Magnum backyard.
Who's?
Davis Magnum.
Oh yeah,
Because he's from Mississippi.
is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I bet he's going. Oh, he was at the last one.
Yeah.
He likes racing that series, and he's fast.
Oh yeah, he's
fast.
killer.
So, the 27th to 31st is going to be the Shakedown at Motown. I just like the way that sounds. US 131 Motorsports Park in Martin, Michigan.
Hmm.
I've never been there.
Yeah. So you know how Michigan's shaped like a hand glove?
Yeah.
It's like right here. So it's at the bottom of it.
Okay.
But it's still pretty far up north. It's probably snowing right now.
Really.
It's
Oh, so and then last weekend of this month, Streetcar Takeover at Texas Motorplex,
Yep.
and
And you know what else is gonna be there?
the Clash of the Titans.
Yes, sir.
That'll be our first one for the point series. We already got 28 cars signed up, 28 or 29. We had two guys, one guy broke, and another guy blew up, and that left us like 28 racers so far.
What you should probably do is put a list of the racers that's racing it in that page so everybody can see.
Yeah, it's actually there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
it's
notice it.
there. And Mark just started making the
Confirm.
yeah,
confirmations.
the locked in.
Yeah.
So as the guys are paying their lock-in money, we're posting
Yeah.
the lock-ins. So so that's what's going on for May. Let's see here.
Doug's talking to you.
Doug,
Mr. Doug Johnson.
You got a handful of comments.
I
Yeah.
don't see no comments.
Hey, he's blowing you up.
Couple
He's
on
the only one to
YouTube.
talk to you though. He don't say John. He just says Dave.
Oh yeah, Doug's the Pinks 2.0 which is going to be in June. That's what Doug's talking about. He's going to be racing representing Nitro Salad.
Cool.
So looking forward to that. And he's literally putting his car up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about the series. That's pretty wild.
Yeah. I don't know if I could put my car up.
You probably wouldn't have.
I'd have to buy a junker or something, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not a gambler.
Yeah.
Because I'm not very lucky.
I can tell.
I know I would lose my car. But what's up, Doug? So
You got a couple YouTube comments too. Someone said, "Hello team, greetings from Greece with love. We need some more technical episodes."
all right. So we're actually working on. I'm glad you brought that up. If you have Aaron read a YouTube comment. A gentleman from Greece said he would like more technical episodes. We would love suggestions on what you would like to have tech-wise. It helps us because we struggle trying to put it together sometimes.
Because it's like second nature to us, so we're not sure.
We deal with it daily, and really we should write it down, the most common things, but sometimes I'm not very good at planning ahead, and we rush into this. I'm terrible, you're right. And so we rush into this and haven't had proper time to come up with what we want to do for a tech tip. So, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. We would love to have suggestions for tech tips.
I'll put out a poll too.
Huh?
On social, I'll put out a poll and ask questions.
Yeah, that's
Whoever
perfect.
has a question.
That is perfect. So let's we're a little ahead of schedule. You think Bodie and
Let me see. Yeah.
think they're ready?
I think Mike is in.
Mike's in.
Yeah.
Morning, Sean.
Shoot him real quick. Just texted him right now.
All right. So
I think we'll wait till Bodie gets on and.
all right. Hey, did you see the new purge block? I should have brought it up here.
Yeah, I did. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, shared a video on our social media page on Nitro Salad.
Yeah.
And it's the new V-twin and quad spray purge block. Just a neat little accessory.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like wearing a bracelet or.
Yeah, I like the V one.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah.
Better than the quad.
Yeah, because it gives it like a more distinguished two different ones.
I seen your comment. I should put it on orange juice.
Yeah.
You know, I already have the dual.
I know, but yeah, dual V ones, that'd be bad.
What if I did the quads? Then it'd be like 8.
8 of them.
It just looks
Yeah,
stupid,
you
but
gotta
everybody
keep
would
another
notice
bottle
it.
for Virgin.
Yeah. So I think I'm fixing to pull the intake off of orange juice and put a direct port on it because I think in order for us to hit that 450 range, we're going to put a lot of nitrous in it.
Yeah, I may have that intake.
We'll find out. The intake's beautiful, huh?
I'll put it on my CT.
Performance design, they did an awesome job on that intake manifold. Doug Johnson says, please do a badass nylon hose and hose end from Flow Supply.
We did
Do a
last week.
video. Yeah, Doug, we actually did a technical video of the hoses and hose ends last week. Go watch that episode.
Yep.
Episode 12.
Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, on
You can watch
Facebook and YouTube. So,
Bodie said he's pulling over, so I think he's on the road.
okay, Bodie's driving. Give him a minute here. Mike's on standby.
So Colt, I see he joined.
Who's that?
Colt
did?
Colt Carter, yeah.
He's waiting for us to finish his
Yeah, he's
nitrous trail. Wonder how his truck's coming.
it's almost there. Looks
Is
like, yeah.
He's gonna be waiting on us.
Where's the donuts at? That's what he asked.
Who's that?
Cole Carter.
We can do donuts in the parking lot. How about that? All right, so Bodie should be on here in a minute.
Okay.
Sean Rose says the ProMats video was good though. When did we do a ProMats video?
I think it's some other old one.
Okay. Oh, he's saying that would be a good one to do.
Yeah.
We got Mike on, still waiting for Bodie.
Okay. We got Mike live there.
Yep.
Mike, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, you gotta
Can
give
you
us
hear
a
me?
what's up.
What's up?
You gotta do it again. Stick your tongue out.
Yeah.
So
No one will see that.
Bodie's pulling over. He was driving. While
Yep.
we're waiting for him to join, so let me introduce Mike here. I actually wrote down some of your achievements. I use ChatGPT, so hopefully it's correct. 2017
Oh,
World
okay.
Series Pro Mod champion, NMCA
Yep.
West record setter with a 5.95 at 253 miles per hour,
We got JM now.
and consistent
Yep.
MPK series competitor. Is that a pretty good explanation, you might?
Yep. Yeah, I guess so. Yep. Been doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that for a long time. Yep.
Now I seen
Used to
you
be a
race pro
big
mod,
inch
and then you're
nitrous
doing the
racer
MPK.
back in the day.
What's your kind of tell us a little bit about your racing career?
Back in the day when I raced in MCA and all that, I had big inch nitrous motors and kind of veered away from that a little bit back in the early 2000s. I know it's dating me, but I go back a ways and then got into the twin turbo stuff and even I don't know 2019 or whatever when I started running NPK, we just started moving into the Pro Charger deal, supercharged. It just was more conducive for the racetracks. So we went in that direction and just recently went back to the turbocharger setup with the Pro Mod. And but now that we're doing NPK again this year, we went back now we have a Hearts charger, which is new to the scene, and we feel pretty good about that. So pretty excited. And as you know, with your guys' help here, putting some nitrous on this thing. So it's getting kind of crazy because there are no rules with the speed promotions. So it's going to be kind of exciting to watch. I don't know what's going to happen yet, but we'll see.
So, are your nitrous roots starting to come back to you a little bit?
Not not yet, as you know, with our conversations, it's a little bit foreign, but we're excited. We're excited to see that, feel that. I know it's going to make a difference, and so we're not there yet. We're still trying to work some stuff out on the car. Last thing you want to do is turn that system on if the car's not ready for it. So we tested yesterday and we just didn't see enough racetrack and traction for me to be able to even turn it on. We had it all on there ready to go, it just hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, no reason to turn it on until it's ready, right?
No, no.
So, y'all's races Thursday.
We start racing on Friday afternoon, so
Okay.
in the evening and then Saturday in Bakersfield. Yeah, it's a first time in California for us to be racing. Bodie will be there with us promoting it and promoting all the street outlaw guys and everything. And the cool thing is anybody can run what you bring. Steel roof and quarters are the only rules. So it's going to get crazy and stupid. I mean, we've got
Right.
blower combinations and stuff, and guys add nitrous and hell, you never know. Maybe they'll be adding nitromethane. I wouldn't put it past some of the guys to try it.
Everybody better have some spare motors. Uh, so Bodie just joined us. Bodie, I actually did a thing on you too. I've been cheating. I've been using ChatGPT, so you can tell me if this is the right explanation. Known from Street Outlaws, No Prep Kings, prominent figure in the West Coast drag racing scene. Also known for participating in as well as organizing grudge and no prep racing events across the U.S.
That'd be me.
So, I'm terrible at doing laying these interviews out, but yours was easy because I've known you for a long time.
That's right. That's right.
uh, so you guys worked together last year as Team California, right?
Yes.
And this year, Bodie, you're not doing the MPK series.
Well, this
Or,
year, I won't be doing the NPK series. I will be, supporting them physically without the car. Unfortunately, it's just hard to keep up, financially to travel as much as the NPK or the speed productions travel. So I'll be doing more of my small tire racing, and I even have a race I'm putting on coming up in July in Kentucky.
And so tell us about that race.
Man, that race is we hoping seem like we got a lot of people excited about it. We hoping to put on a great show, man. I know I'm super excited to work with my guy Chris Manley and his wife over at US 60 Dragway. That track is phenomenal. I think that's one of the things I keep telling people. I think that once we get everybody down there, they're gonna fall in love. I think we will make this a yearly thing, man, because done a great job on the track, and I just think that with these big shootouts, man, Big Jake setting the tone, doing these $100,000 races, and us coming behind, me, Little Country, and all the guys back east throwing all these $100,000 races. I just think it's gonna be exciting.
It's definitely adding some some bonus to the pot there.
Yeah.
It's attracting a lot of really high caliber cars too.
Yep, it is, man. Lance, I forgot about Lance. He throwing some. I think he got a couple $100,000 raises in there. It's attracting, and a lot of people now are turning their cars into grudge cars. You know, they trying to stay off the clock, stop showing times, because right now, this $100,000 no time racing is what's in. It's very popular.
Are you starting to see a decline in the heads up grudge one on one grudge racing versus the shootout? Or more things moving towards the shootout? You think?
I think we got a lot of interest in the shootouts, the no time shootouts. I wouldn't say declining over there. I don't really watch a lot of um, um, heads up. I mean, what do you call it? Like Fox on racing. I don't watch a lot to be able to say if I think they're declining, but I definitely see a rise in the no time racing, especially like this 484 class, this all still all glass, and this even this little gangsters is blowing up big. And then the Pro 275 no time. All those classes is just all I see is these classes is going up, man. Everywhere I go, it's a full field in mostly every class that I just mentioned.
Yeah, and there's a lot of races to have full fields with as many events as going on at one time. That's impressive.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm impressed, man. I know to be able to go out here and a lot of people, I don't know if they realize it, but these races pay out cash. Like I went to two Jake races and made money. You know, we don't talk about that a lot, but I walked away so far with 15 grand cash. You know, so with the big buy-ins, the buy-ins was $2,500. Shoot, I'm up 10,000 now. You know, so I
That,
still got four buy-ins to go. I mean,
that's
that's how you
pretty
look
good.
at it. These guys is paying out cash, man. It's great.
So I have a question I probably shouldn't ask, but I'm going to. These events that they're paying out cash, do they 1099 the racers later?
Oh,
Oh, we lost it.
him, Aaron.
Ooh. Let me see.
Texting on the job.
I lost them for a minute. There you go.
You there?
Yeah.
Hold on just a sec.
I don't know what happened to Mike.
We lost Mike. It's because we're not plugged into the internet cord.
No.
No.
There you go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, we
So
good.
I'm going to ask a
That's
question
all
I
right.
probably shouldn't ask, but I'm curious. On these shootouts that pay out cash, do they 1099 the racers later, or how does that work?
No, not that I know of. I've ran cash races for years, and the buy-ins is cash. The money is there already. So I mean, I know now that they send in their buy-ins early, but track owners like myself, we're gonna bring the cash to the track and get it have it there already. So no 1099s in any grudge races that I know of.
Man, that's awesome. Where else can you? Uh, don't get me wrong, you're putting up the work and the expense to get there, but where else can you walk away with a handful of cash, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Cash
Free
is
and
king
clear,
always.
no doubt. So the other night when we were talking, we ended up deciding to do a practice tree shootout. So tell us about the practice tree shootout.
Man, after watching Big Jake race and to watch how successful that shootout was, and exciting. It was badass, man. So we had decided to do our own Christmas tree shootout, and I know you have a badass setup, a badass Christmas tree setup. Um, and if guys didn't pay attention, the winners, the two guys in the final, or the two guys who won the practice tree shootout at Jake race, which is to me very important, man. So to get over there and get that practice and to see who is what. I mean, you got to grudge race these guys, and best believe they're gonna be on that tree. That practice tree setup is amazing, man. It's gonna be exciting. I'm guaranteeing the spots fill up very fast. So if anybody interested in getting that shootout, man, it's gonna be exciting, Dave.
Now, when can they sign up for the shootout, and where do they do that at?
So right now we have all the setups, the signups on the Fold. So if you go to our page and push on where we promoting our race, you push on it and the link is there. You push on it, you go to the Fold and you scroll down and you can find all the signups for every class. You can even sign up for the Christmas tree shootout, and everything is there on the Fold.
Okay, and it's thefoat.com, FOAT.
The Fold, yep, FOAT.com.
All right. And so,
Yeah.
what are real quick? What are the classes that you're going to have at the race?
Man, first of all, Dave, we got a lot of super excited about the class you brought. I don't know a lot about it. I know it's a nitrous class between 450 and what 480 or 70.
It's actually open to, so the class is open to any combo, any tire, uh, and it'll be between a 445 to a 460. We'll pick a chip, and that'll be, so they'll get two qualifyings and then go into eliminations.
Oh, so that's interesting. I've never seen that happen before. So I'm sure that's gonna keep the drivers. Um, that's gonna be tricky.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a challenge for the driver and the tuner. They're gonna have to get the car dialed in
Yeah,
to where they can be
yeah.
competitive and not go too fast.
That's gonna be pretty exciting. That class, like I said, is definitely gonna be exciting. We have the big class, which is the Pro 275 no time. That that class is super exciting, man. We bringing in some big dogs, man. If y'all can see these cars going so fast, I feel like they can race on any platform. We got the
And,
Pro 275 no time. We got the all glass. I think that which pays out 25,000. Another badass class. These guys flying over there. We have a class that I put together called Bottle Junkies. That's a nitrous class, which is sponsored by you again, Dave, a nitrous outlet. Um, that class is no bigger than a 699 cubic inch motor, um, no lockups, no woolly bars, Pro 275 tire, and go, man. That class is a lot of cars that play around in that field, the grudge field. So that class is exciting. We got Little Gangsters, which is to me the biggest class right now in the country, man. Little gangster. I'm sure you can get more little gangster cars any track you go to. So the little gangsters class is badass, and that's all five right there.
all right, now the 275 last week when we opened, you opened it up to basically run what you brung, huh?
Yeah, my initial thought, because I'm a guy of, I like the steel ribbon quarter cars, the stock appearing cars. But just looking at the success of the races, man, I started thinking back and looking at the advantages that I think Ty Kelly pretty much showed everybody in the country that a real car can keep up with pro mods. That was my number one thought. And then I went back to Big Jake race, and there hasn't been a pro mod that won his race yet that I've seen. So these cars are pretty much pretty equal. So when I thought about it, I always want a fair race and give everybody the opportunity to get there. So I opened it up. Pro mods and anything on 275.
And what's the payout in that class?
That payout is 100 grand, man. 100 grand, all cash, hundreds,
That's a
all
pot
hundreds.
right there.
That's a pot. That's a pot. I'm surprised Mike ain't put no small tires and came over there and tried it, man.
Mike, you gonna go give it a try?
Yeah, I'm one of those guys that really likes wheelie bars. I don't feel like I want to be a bird and go flying. So more power to him. Same. Not that I'm scared. It just I think I'm past that. I'll leave that up to
He like
Bodie.
he
Now,
like the Willie bars.
Mike, where are you focusing most of your
Yeah.
racing for the 2025 season?
So I'm doing both. I'm doing all the NPK races, which would be speed promotions. First one's in Bakersfield, second one's in Virginia. Then we go to Ohio. Then we go to New Hampshire. Then we come back to California for a minute, and then we go on to Washington. Then we come back for a minute again, come back to California, and then go on to Michigan and Pennsylvania. So it's a 7 race series, $100,000 championship. And then after that, we'll convert back to the Pro Mod and we'll go race the 3 race series in Florida that Drag Illustrate puts on the Snowbirds, US Nats, and the World Series Pro Mod. I come close to winning that again. That would have been unprecedented. So I want to keep trying to do that again. It's a pretty awesome deal.
Okay, so what is the other? I seen you got two Chevelles that look pretty similar to each other. Uh, what's the two different combos there?
Yep. So the steel roof and quarter car is the NPK Street Outlaws car. It obviously weighs more and it has the Hearts supercharger on it. So it's completely different combination and now with equipped with nitrous on top of it. So that's quite different from the Pro Mod being a actual Pro Mod with the carbon fiber body and a little bit longer wheelbase and twin turbo Hearts chargers on or Hearts turbos on that car. And that car to the eighth goes over 220 miles an hour.
Oh,
So it
nice.
gets it on pretty good. Yeah.
So you don't have to reset the car up to run Pro Mod. You have two different cars.
Two different complete cars. Actually, I have three. I have the OG that Bodie and I've raced back and forth over the years. That's the old car that had twin turbos on it at one point and it went 255 miles an hour at 2,900 pounds. Think about that for a minute, a quarter
Nice.
mile. So still have that car sitting up there on the rack, and so technically I have three Chevelles.
Okay, so you it's fair to say you're a Chevelle guy.
Pretty much, yeah. I tried a Monte Carlo back in the day and a couple others, but I always ended up back with Chevelles, and that's kind of what I've been known as is that guy with the Chevelle. So stuck to it.
I like it because it stands out
Yeah,
different. You know, a lot of the cars are similar between all the racing and your car versus all the other cars definitely has its own look.
yep,
Now,
it's different. That's for
uh,
sure. And there's a lot of Camaros and Mustangs and everything. So.
right, no
Mhm.
doubt. Now, Bodie, what cars are y'all racing this year?
Right now, so we downsized, man. We struggle with having two cars. My son having a car in the same class as mine. And since we downsized to one car, which is the blue one, Corrupt, we had way more success. We've just been focused with one car. And as you can see, my son is almost kicking me out the car. He drives so damn good and consistent every time we go racing. Everybody's trying to tell me I need to retire. So I'm gonna get back out there at my race and try it again. But if I don't do good, I'm gonna have a lot of pressure on me.
So you're going to drive your race, and Junior's going to drive the rest of the year.
No, so what we've been doing is one on, one off. So he'll run, I'll run, he'll run, I'll run. So the last time we raced prior to Big Jake race was in Vegas. I ran the car. Again, I ended up in the finals. I did really well. Prior to that, I drove again in California because Junior couldn't make it last year, and I was in the finals in that race too. We never finished the finals, but I was in the finals there. So I did pretty good. And then Junior was in the car for Jake race. I'm gonna be in for my race, and then for September, Junior should be back in it again.
Okay. Now, this last Jake's race, uh, Junior was driving there, correct?
Correct.
I noticed you looked relaxed and was enjoying yourself visiting.
Yeah, man, it's amazing, man. I know a lot of people don't get the feeling to have a son out there racing your car. It's kind of easy to get out the car, to be honest with you. It feels I get the exact same satisfaction and adrenaline rush of watching him race as I do racing. So it's a luxury to be able to get out there and have that kind of fun. A lot of times, the only way you have fun is getting in the car, but watching this kid perform and watching my car go down the track with him driving, it's the same excitement.
Now, Mike, are you kind of feeling the same way with the Junior dragster with your kids?
Oh yeah, my daughters have picked it up really well, and Cassidy, she's the taller one of the two. You know, she can't wait to get in the pro mod, and I'm like, whoa, now. Although that seems exciting, I said there's a lot of runs that need to go down the racetrack before you hop in one of those. Just telling you, because it's to go 350s in the eighth at over 220 miles an hour. It's a ride, man, and most people don't understand that. So they're going to need to spend some time doing some of the other racing for a while before they do that. That's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely sharpens their skills, right? To kind of build it up gradual instead of throwing them
Oh
something
yeah.
just something crazy.
Oh, for sure. It is a great thing though to watch the kids. It's kind of weird. People ask me, you get nervous. They have four cars between the two of them. They've got juniors and junior comps, and the junior comps are fast. They go over 100 miles an hour in the eighth. And I'm never really concerned. I mean, they picked it up so fast and they took the directions and how to do it and everything pretty quick. And they both won a race in their first year racing, and they do really well. They're really good on the tree. And, if they were, I'd be like Bodie, they'd be kicking me out of the car because they cut a way better light than I can.
How do you find time for doing the junior racing plus your racing plus run a business?
There's not much time and you don't get a lot of sleep. So if I'm not racing the NPK car or the Pro Mod or and getting in trouble because we're pulling the kids out of school to go racing. They're straight A students, so that's the only plus I have there that I can fight that with. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. I had to get another motorhome, and I bought another trailer and completely set up for a whole junior operation because when the other rig's not here, it's gone. It's back east. So when I come home for the next weekend, we're racing somewhere with the other cars. So yeah, it's busy, busy, busy
That's
schedule.
crazy.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
running.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Two complete setups, Bodie. Wouldn't that be fun?
Ooh, boy, you got two. So luckily
Uh,
I have boys, and I only got one boy that's in the racing. Thank God, because I have a total of six boys,
God.
and I got only one that's in the racing. So I got lucky.
oh yeah,
The other
oh
one's
yeah,
into
for
sports, or are
sure.
they into hunting?
Nah, they all work, man. They good kids, man. They went to work and saved me a lot of money.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. So, Bodie, other than the race that we have at I-30, right? I-60,
No, US 60.
US-60. What are you putting together any other races for the year?
Not this year, man. I'm working on a schedule for for California next year, and again, like I say, we're gonna try to repeat this race here in Kentucky. So as of right now, um, this is the only race I'm focused on this year. Try to put a lot of energy into that just to make sure it's successful.
Where else can we expect to see you competing this year? What races are you planning on hitting?
Oh, I'll be a lot of grudge races, man. I know I'm gonna try to get to one of Lance races. He been hitting me up for a long time, trying to get out there to South Carolina somewhere. Definitely be at Big Jake race. Definitely be at little country races that they're having, and then try to finish up the year in Vegas like always.
Okay.
Yeah,
And Mike, you'll be racing all the I keep trying to call it MPK, and it's not MPK. The speed
yeah, me
promotions
too.
uh, races, correct? And then you're
I
going to
know.
jump
I
over
did
into
too.
the pro mod races.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
jump right into the Pro Mod and reconfigure. I have to reconfigure the engines so to take compression out of them and stuff, and change camshafts, change valve spring setups, and those type of things. Both motors have to get converted back over. That way we have a spare bullet and we're ready to go.
okay. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on. Is there anything y'all want to cover before we jump off here?
Well, I say
Just how much we appreciate you guys and your support in the sport.
that's what I was gonna say, Dave. Man, you've been on my team since day one, man. As long as I can remember. I can't thank you enough for Nitrous Outlet and all your family for supporting us. And everybody get out there to Kentucky, man. US 60, July 11th and 12th, Grudge Bowl. You won't want to miss this, man. It's gonna be bad.
We'll be there. And this weekend, this week, we'll be rooting you on, Mike.
Yep,
All right, I
yep.
appreciate it.
NPK race. I mean, NPK. I say the same thing. Speed promotions.
That's a hard one to get used to, isn't it?
It's
Yeah,
hard to
speed
get used to.
brushes.
Hey, it's really hard for me because I've been part of this thing for over a decade. So I've been saying, these $3 laws or MPK for the longest. So being able to change that just immediately, I haven't caught on yet. So I get it.
It'll take a few. I bet it takes mid-season
Yeah,
before most people.
Yeah, it's gonna take some
me
practice.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna take some practice. Yeah, it's gonna
All
take some
right, well,
practice.
Mike, I'll be watching, and I can't wait to see a purge cloud.
All right, guys. Oh
All
yeah,
right,
it'd
thanks,
be
guys.
squirting nitrous
Thank you,
out. I
guys.
was doing that the other day. We made a little video and we're squirting nitrous out in them. Yep. Thanks again.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you. Thank y'all. I love it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I had actually planned on interviewing both Bodie and Mike separately, and then Matt sent me a text, and he's like, "Hey man, why don't you just have them both on at the same time?" I was like, "Cool, we haven't done that before. Let's give it a try."
Yeah.
And they're both Team California,
Yeah.
so they're accustomed with each
Works
other.
out good.
Yeah, perfect. So, we're kind of discussing trying something different for the next show.
What's that?
We're actually thinking about trying, because we shoot it at a very weird time that makes it hard for people to come on to
And
be
watch.
live, right? So there's really not much advantage for doing it live. And so yesterday we were discussing that we might be able to add in some more content and make the experience more entertaining if we shot it beforehand and then posted it live.
Yeah, that'd be good. Get a lot more detail.
Yeah, so we're kind of in the transition of looking at that. So might be how we do the next show. We just briefly discussed it yesterday, and we'll see. So that would be kind of, because what we're seeing is most people come back and watch the episodes later, anyways. So it really doesn't matter when we
Yeah.
film it, and we could also, the guys that like today, Mike tested all day yesterday. And then he had to jump on to the podcast with us right at 11 o'clock while he's trying to run his business.
Yeah.
Bodie's driving down the road headed somewhere, and he has to pull over. For our guest, it could definitely make it to where they could come on at a more convenient time for them. And for us, if we're doing a technical tip, we could go in and add diagrams or, whatever we're doing there to give a better preview of the experience of the technical tip.
Yeah, you can learn people some stuff.
Yeah. We know I like doing tech. I mean, that's where I'm becoming more comfortable talking as a podcast. And I have to admit, I've never went back and watched one of these podcasts. I just...
I'm the same way. I don't want to see. I don't want to see what I did wrong or what I could do better.
Right.
Too embarrassed the way I sound sometimes.
Man, you're doing good. You've
Yeah.
gotten real comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've gotten, when we first started this, you were like, I don't know,
Yeah.
Dave. I said, come on, man.
Yeah.
We'll do it together. We'll learn it together. So this next show may be a little bit different.
Be edited
Yeah,
professionally.
yeah. So we keep doing better.
Yeah.
The technology's doing better. So, hey, but for everybody that jumped in today, we appreciate you jumping in. But regardless, look for us next Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central for Wazzup.
What's up?